having the excuse, you need to tell me before itself. I think some of you has, I think Rishit has
Yes,
told
ma'am.
me that he cannot attend. Like that, you should say me before. Ashwant has attended. I think everyone can see the screen. Ashwant has attended. Siddhant has attended. Aishwarya has attended. Hamza have not attended. Advika, okay. Shritesh, Nagasudarshan. Yes, fine. So what about the rest people? Gilda didn't attend. Gilda, I think you also told me or you didn't say?
Ma'am, I didn't say.
Yeah, why you didn't say? See, if you're not saying, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Adrit, what about you?
Actually, I got hit by the iron rod.
You got hit by iron rod.
I'm like it hit in my face.
What?
It hit in my face.
Okay, you were hospitalized.
No, in my forehead.
Okay, okay, take care. Hamza, where is your test? Charvik, your test?
Ma'am, I told sir already. I couldn't find the test. My mother even took photo.
Why you couldn't find the test?
I don't know, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, there was a technical problem. I logged in and logged out. I shut down my laptop. It didn't show.
Okay. Do you attend last test? Last
Yes,
test.
ma'am. No, ma'am. I was absent. I was outside.
Those who have not attended the test, you have to write the paper again. Okay.
Ma'am, me also.
You can write. Yeah, you
Voice is
also.
breaking.
Ma'am, but like I was absent like 3 to 4 days in the last week, so I did not understand it.
See, what is like understand in the sense what you didn't understand?
I'm like I don't know what
Which
is
topic? We are talking about continuously publicly, Rishit, like Ohm's law, and it's just a combination of Ohm's law, a combination of Joule's leading effect, everything. Like applying this somebody background noise. Please mute.
Ma'am, I cannot. Ma'am, did you correct the papers?
I have not corrected it yet. I am just inquiring it like how many of you attended and how many of you have not attended.
Ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, but I cannot find the recording of last class, ma'am. That's why I was asking you, like, what did we do last class? I checked YouTube, ma'am. I cannot find. I can only find L12. I can't find lecture 13. Anyway.
You want to revisit the lectures?
Ma'am, like last class I was absent, so I didn't know what to do.
So the thing is, you were having some doubts in some questions. Am I right?
Ma'am, what questions, ma'am?
Like I am asking you, you were having some doubt in some question. Like I have already told you, the PPT is self-explanatory, everybody. It's no need to watch the recording unless it's very emergency. If it is very emergency, you can text me personally. I will try to send the answer. Like I will try to send the explanation. But it's okay. Shritesh has attended the test. Something is better than nothing. Hamza, Charvik, and the people, Rishit, Soumya has not attended the test. Please, I don't want this to repeat. See, we are setting the question paper for your good sake. Okay? If there is a technical issue, message me or like you ask me the PDF, like you ask the PDF, I will send you personally. You do the answers and send me personally. If there is a problem, there are multiple solutions. Right?
Ma'am, did you teach about the power in the last class? Because I found a question of power dissipation in the test.
Yes, power dissipation. But I have given a hint. I have given the direct formula. It's just direct formula substitution. There was there were actually two formulas I have given as hint. It's just direct substitution you have to do. That's
Yes,
all.
ma'am, I did it. I was just asking.
Yeah, actually, we didn't talk about that formula, and we are not going to talk about the formula basically. But I want you to just have the habit of, if something is given in the question, you should able to do the math and do the sums. So I just want you to get practice. So I gave that question.
Okay.
Yeah. Soumya is there in the meeting? No, not there. Okay. I don't want this to repeat, and I want everyone who have not attended the test, they have to attend and send me the answer sheet within 2 days. Yes?
Ma'am, like I had a doubt in the paper.
Okay, what doubt?
Like, can you open the
One
paper?
second, I'm opening it. Yeah.
Ma'am, for the
Yeah.
ma'am, for the case-based questions for the like the last bit, I didn't got the second one. That's why I didn't did the second question.
It's just any one, no?
Yeah, ma'am. Like, what was the second question telling about?
Okay, I'll explain. Okay, that possesses safety risk to worker and occupants. Now, first, when it comes to case study, how you have to approach? There is steps. The first line, a construction company is renovating this. So I have given the scenario electrical safety. This question is about electrical safety. That is actually the hint. So you have to think when it comes to electrical safety. So what are the things we do for electrical safety? Can anybody tell me?
Ma'am, where insulators like
Insulators. Then
the
anything else?
ma'am avoid water.
Avoid water. Anything, when we do the electrical works, engineering works, what are the things we do?
Wearing gloves.
Wearing gloves. No,
Rubber.
I am asking about internal things. We are not talking about external things. We may install fuse. We will have insulators, right?
Ma'am,
We will have,
registers.
yeah, we will have resistors. No, the resistors are laboratory purpose, but you can say resistors. So yeah, correct. So these are the things that should come into your mind. And construction companies there is renovating an old building and encounters outdated electrical wiring that poses safety risks. So what are the safety risks that can happen because of a loosely or outdated electrical circuits? What are
And the insulators they may like go like.
Yeah, insulators would not be properly insulated in a way.
And we might get electric shock.
You will get electric shock. Yes. So what can be the reason for the electric shock? That is the question.
I'm like there is no fuse like.
Okay, maybe there is the fuse will be unplaced fuse. Okay, anything else?
Ma'am, like loose connection.
Loose connections. Very good. Loose connections, and you will have
Ma'am, like
electrical overflow in circuit boards. Yeah.
ma'am, also like I heard that in some electrical failures, like they get some fire and all.
Fire. Yeah, obviously you will get fire. Fire. So these are some of the things that should reflect like tak. You should come in your mind when it comes when you read the sentence. The next sentence, next part of sentence. What measures should the company take to ensure compliance with electrical safety regulations and mitigate hazards associated with old wiring? That's all. So you have got the causes for the electrical failures. What are the causes? But in the second line they are mentioning it like specifically they are telling you have to write down the safety regulations with the old wiring. So the building is there, old wiring is there. So how you have to approach this case study? First you have to write what are all the things because of an old wiring, what are the things that can happen, risk can happen, whatever we have discussed now. You have to list out all the points. That is the first step. So because of the old wiring or these things can happen, these are the safety risks or hazardous risks that can happen. And then give the remedy for each and every risk. For example, first risk somebody told like fuse is not there, so replace the fuse with the old one with the new one. And there will be loose connection. If there is a loose connection, replace the wires, replace the whole circuit system with a new circuit system, rebuild the entire engineering, do the engineering again. And then what is the third thing? Electrical overflow. If there is electrical overflow, it means some of the circuit is somewhere it is disconnected or fuse is not working properly. So replace that. right? Or check why the electrical overflow is high. Like find the reasons. You can write like, because you are not an electrician, okay? You don't know what to do, but you can have an intuition as a student. You can have an intuition in the sense you can guess. Case study is all about guessing. It's not just you have to write the correct answer. Nothing like that. It will be differing from Siddhant to Advika, from Siddhant to Sudarshan, from Siddhant to Hamza. Everybody will not have the same kind of things in their mind. Correct. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Case study is all about predicting things, just intuition. According to me, I think this may be the reason. According to Advika, that may be the reason. According to Siddhant, some other may be the reason. Okay. So you can also write no proper earthing is done. Earthing in the sense like extra current will go to earth. So there is something called wire separately that got connected to earth. So when you have electrical overflow, it automatically earths. Earth means like it passes through that particular wire, it goes to earth, so that you won't get electric shock. So that may be also one of the safe risk that can come because of old wirings. Because in old buildings and old wirings, you will not have proper earthing. Earthing will be loose.
Ma'am, can we relate electricity with satellites?
What?
Can we relate the topic we're learning with satellites?
Satellites? What satellites? I don't know.
No, like the satellites they send
I can't get you.
out to space.
Ma'am, like he's saying, like in space, like some satellites get electrical failures and like they crash into Earth, and the person sitting on that will die. It's like he's saying like that.
Why you go to satellite suddenly?
Because I think it's related with electricity.
Everything is related to electricity. So here they have given company. So it can happen in your home also. It can happen in some other place also. It can happen in a shop also. It can happen space also. Yes.
Ma'am, like I have two doubts.
Yeah.
Ma'am, first doubt is yesterday it was like raining very heavily, like it was like thundering and lightning. So I just got a doubt that how like in the sky there's nothing, no electric wires, nothing, or no electric failures, nothing. But still, how lightning comes from that? That I got a doubt.
How lightning is basically how the lightning is formed. You're asking.
Yeah.
That's very simple. Is anybody know? Do anybody know that?
I'm like when two clouds like hit to each other. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Question paper. Okay. So we'll have a look on your book, your NCRT book today. Okay, what's actually there? You will see. So basically what's happening, there will be two clouds.
Okay, ma'am.
As Rishit said, two clouds will hit together, you will get lightning. Okay. But lightning, it's not something magic. No, when two things hit, lightning will not come. So what is the theory behind that? So clouds that we are seeing in the sky, they are charged. They are charged. We already
I'm
have
like,
come
are they charged by
across
the
charges.
magnetic field of the Earth?
No. They are charged particles. We cannot say like they are charged because of Earth's magnetic field. I don't know about that area. How they are charged? Maybe I'll research and say you. But basically, they have ions in them. Positive and negative charges are there. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, so they
Yeah.
are made up of atoms.
Yeah, they are made up of atoms. Everything is made up of atoms. No doubt in that. So especially these clouds are having a lot of loosely charged ions, or you can say positive and negative electron, like ions. So we already know when there is a flow of electric charges that makes the
Electricity or current? Electricity.
electric current. So these charges are there inside the clouds. When because of the high wind, these clouds are made to move in some certain direction.
the cloud?
ma'am, I have another doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, like when there is like thunderstorm or like lightning, many people say that like we need to off the TV switch or something like.
Yeah.
Antenna.
Yeah.
Why, ma'am?
Yes. I'll tell you. So there is two cloud. First, I'll complete the Siddhant's doubt and then I'll come to Rishit's doubt. Okay. So there are two clouds. Because of the high wind, they hit together. When they hit together, what will happen? Flow of electrons will happen from this cloud to this cloud, no?
Yes, ma'am.
But that flow, electricity will be formed. But it is very strong enough to form that much of electricity because of the force it is hitting together. The force is directly proportional to the current. It's directly proportional in the sense when I throw a ball slightly on your face, you will not get hit. But when I throw the ball in a force, you will get bleeding. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Same way, you will get thunder as well as you will get lightning. No, both you will get. So sound as well as light, both will be very heavy. So first you will get sound. Sorry, first you will get lightning. You will be able to see the lightning only. Then only you will get the sound of the thunder. Why it is so?
Ma'am, because like light travels faster than sound.
Simple theory. Light travels faster than sound. That's why you first able to see the lightning and then sound comes back. But upstairs it is actually happening in the same exact time. Right? Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
But when you cannot,
Ma'am, and also
Yeah.
like that force or that lightning or that
Yeah.
current basically has
Yeah.
like, does it has like so much force to like destroy anything whatever comes in its path?
Yeah, it will destroy a human being also fully. If it hits on any human being will be like bursted out. That's all.
Ma'am, it's
They'll
very hot.
gone. Very, it's not hot. It's deadly. We'll say
Ma'am,
something called deadly.
Ma'am,
will
even
become black.
electricity in
Skin
a
color will
circuit.
become black, right?
No, we won't become. See, don't see Chota Bheem, don't see Ninja Hattori and say these things. You
Ma'am,
will
in the
die.
video it shows
Okay.
that if you are struck by lightning, your skin color becomes black.
No, it won't become black. We will become powder. Full body will become powder. That's all. Gone. Fully it will burn. It will burn full body. You will become powder in a second. That much
Ma'am, what about
electrons are
trees?
passing. Trees, even trees also. So actually, I don't know how many of you have heard about this. There is a proverb called like, when there is a temple in a village, that village will be saved. I don't know. This proverb is there in Tamil. So if you have a temple in your village, the village will be saved. There
Yes,
is,
ma'am. Many people say that.
yeah, and why it is so like that? Why they are telling like that?
Ma'am, I am
there
a
is
mosque in my village.
there is a science behind that actually. There is a science behind that. I'll tell you what is the science. So we have a temple. Okay, that is not temple. So we have a temple.
I have a doubt.
So yeah,
Actually, as you said, like clouds are made of clouds are charged. Right?
yeah.
Mom, so why do we get water droplets?
Actually, Charvik is not clear, right? I mean, his voice is not very clear.
Yes,
Can
yes,
anybody hear?
Ma'am, like he's saying
Very
something
low.
like water droplets, and like why does it come from water droplets?
Because cloud is made up of ice, they are icy as well as ions. They are made up of ions and made up of ice. They have a lot of ice. They're very cold.
Ma'am, I have one more doubt.
Yeah.
Like I like saw one
And
drilling.
actually,
Like
yeah.
I saw one drilling like in my house, like for one AC to keep one AC. So just 2-3 days ago. So there they first installed the like AC in the how like in the wall, but they didn't did wiring. Why is it
Okay.
that's like now the elder ones are saying first you should do wiring, then you should do the electric like AC. You should keep the AC first. You should do wiring, then you
Yeah.
should do keep the AC, not vice
Yeah.
versa. So I just got to doubt why can't we keep the AC first, then we can do the wiring and all.
Wiring, actually, they will install the AC. AC has nothing to do with, and you have stabilizer, maybe if it is so, and you have a wire coming out of the AC, and you will have a plug-in. That's all. AC doesn't need so much of wiring nowadays. And when you have boosters, so actually, this is just this
Ma'am,
AC
there are
that you're
some
seeing
remote
inside
control
your room.
ACs.
Yeah, the AC that you're seeing inside the room is just a machine that is gonna take the air from outside and pass to you. It's not going to do any work. It's just a dabba. That's all. A dabba. But the real work is done by the outside fan. No,
Yes, ma'am.
that
Will
Cooling process is done by the outside giant fan. Yes. You have a pipe and the
Ma'am.
cool air will travel from the pipe and it just AC is passing the cool air in the room. That's all. Just doing the passing work. That's all. Yes. Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
somebody?
Like what the booster will do?
I can't get you.
Ma'am, like what will the boosters will do? You told
Yeah, very
ACS
good.
boosters.
Yes, very good question. So, any appliances will have something called, we have already studied about this. There is something called limit current. I mean, sorry, not limit current. We have
Ma'am.
something called 220 volts. For example, some appliances can handle only 220 volts. If they cross 220 volts, fuses are there to prevent that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But my question now,
Yes.
if the AC requires some X amount of voltage to operate, if the X amount is like X plus voltage, X plus means like it is going more voltage means measures are there to do. But if it goes lesser, if I want X voltage means I'm getting lesser than the X voltage. So how the AC will be operated?
Ma'am, like will it
How the
take
AC
like
will be?
extra current from the other circuits, like other rooms?
No. Any idea,
Ma'am,
anybody?
Ma'am, the fuse will store the electricity and send it, something like that.
No.
Like the booster will give like more electricity.
No. So you are all telling about
Ma'am, I
something that
like didn't
we should.
understand the question.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll tell again. So we have an AC. Okay. So for
Okay,
example, an AC require minimum of maybe I think 220 only. 250 can have 250 volts current. So you have to
Yes,
give
ma'am.
minimum 250 volts of current to even switch on the AC. Okay. To just switch on the AC, you need 250 volts of current. So I am asking now, if the volt is going high, very, very high, one case is there. If the 250, if you're giving more than 250 volts, so we are not determining how much of voltage to give. It is determined by the circuit board. It is determined by the, your state board of electricity. Okay. My question is case one. If there is lot amount of electricity more than 250 volts, and then second case is, if you require 250 and you're getting only 200 volts or something like 190 volts only, then how to turn on your AC? My question. You require minimum
Ma'am,
of 250.
basically,
Yeah.
it's like kind of a long answer question for me, but I'll still try to answer. So first, let us like according to me, let me find like what will happen if we keep 250 volts in the case one. So basically, in some cases, like if we keep more like excess volts, then the fuse will start working. Or
Yeah.
in other some cases, the fuse will also burn out completely. Still, the electricity will pass and it will completely destroy the whole machine and everything. Like
No, 1 minute.
lightning.
1 minute. When fuse destroys, it won't affect the thing. So because fuse is basically the connection between your machinery and the electric circuit. So if the connection burns out, nothing will be there. That's all. Your machinery will be safe. Yeah.
No, ma'am, like I'm saying for lightning cases, that also I'm saying including.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
otherwise, if the machine will be safe, but if AC will not work, if we keep extra, like
AC
the
will not
fuse will
work. Yeah.
start working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now if we keep 200 volts, then it's not the requirement. Like it's not completely like it's not completed for the AC to work. It needs more 50 volts to work. So we need to add 50 volts to turn on the AC. Now your question is like how will we add that extra volts? So like how will we decrease the volts and all? Means how will it turn on the
Yeah.
AC is particularly your question. So I think that like adding I think I don't know whether it's correct, but I think that adding if it's 200 volts, then if we like remove the fuse, like half of the fuse if we remove, like if they are particularly take that there are 5 fuses. Now if we take one fuse out, then I think the electricity will flow to it. Or I don't know about that because all the fuses will melt, or don't know about that. Or otherwise we will just use like what you say that uh, we'll add extra current to it. Like I don't know how we'll add, but I think for 200 case we'll add extra current to
Okay.
it so that it will work. And for 250, I think we need to like we need to check the wiring, like where the circuit is like overflowing.
Okay.
Because in the fuse case also when I asked the doubt, you told the same thing only. Like we need to check the wiring first, like where something is like something is dispatched or the wiring is gone, like it's
Yeah.
damaged or something.
Yeah.
We need to call an electrician and we need to
Yeah.
check the wire connections in a house, like something happened or not. And then we need
Okay.
to decide what the next case is, be- depending on the
Okay.
situation that the AC has.
Okay. Okay. Fine. That's all the answer.
I think so, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So you all told me, ma'am, when there is less current, I want to add the current. When there is more current, I have to reduce the current. Who will go and do the addition and subtraction in front of AC? You will go and do?
No, ma'am, we'll call electrician.
Okay.
Electrician, ma'am.
If you want to call electrician, how many times you will call electrician per day? In midnight, 12 o'clock, there is
Ma'am, that's
190
why I
volts.
told that in the last point I got to remember that we need to check the wiring.
Okay. So how many times you will call the electrician and check the wiring and wiring and wiring again and again? For example, some cases
No,
wiring
ma'am,
will be
like if
correct.
one case.
So
No,
wiring will be
like
correct, but overflow will be there still. That time
Ma'am, I will change the whole AC.
you will change the whole AC. Your mother and father will kick you out of the house.
Ma'am, I'll just go to hall and keep one mat and I'll sleep there.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Then why
Keep
you
it
want
on
AC? Why you bought the AC 50,000 AC? You should
Ma'am,
not escape from the physics or mathematics problem. You should solve it rather. Okay.
Okay.
So there comes our hero. His name is Booster. Okay. His name is Booster. So this all addition and multiplication subtraction work is done by the Booster.
ma'am,
Simply.
boost is the secret of my energy.
Exactly. Boost is the secret of my energy. So what the boost is going to do? It's giving you instant energy, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Same here. Booster is going to give you instant energy. So booster's work is two kinds. First is when it, as Siddhant told, his base idea is correct. And Siddhant, there is no play of fuse here. Okay, because the AC is something, a big machinery. It requires a lot of heat. So fuse will not be used. We require
okay.
boosters. We require
Ma'am,
boosters.
like
So
ma'am,
yeah.
before you tell the answer, I'll also guess what is boosters. So like if there is less current, then booster will provide more electricity as the name suggests. Boosters.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was guessing. And if there's more current, then it will absorb that current. And when there's low current, it will again give that same current to like.
Exactly. Exactly. Actually, there is a mechanism. So now mostly boosters work as a, you know what? Boosters work is very simple. They don't do addition and subtraction like us. You know what? When there is an over, they are also called as stabilizers.
Okay, ma'am. Like I have it in my TV connection. Like
Stabilizers. So boosters or stabilizers, you can call them both. Most appropriate will be stabilizers because when there is an overcurrent, they stabilize the current. They don't give the extra current to your appliances. They stabilize the current and give it. And the vice versa. When you have less current, they will have the excess current will be, that will be already there. No, when there was an excess current, they want to save actually. Something like some mechanism is there inside the stabilizer. So basically, I'll draw a wonderful diagram. It may be not wonderful, but somewhat you will understand. So what happened? This is the stabilizer. Just think this is stabilizer. Some appliance is connected just for appliances. Some circuit is there. Okay, this is not a circuit. Maybe just think this is a circuit and the current, just I'm drawing the map of the current. Okay. Your current is coming like this. And I hope you would have seen these things in the movies. Okay.
yes.
Draw.
Like is it
Ma'am,
something
it is
related to
looking like
AC and DC?
resistor.
Yeah, it is just, this is stabilizer, okay? Just think this is stabilizer. Current, just this is current. It's not resistance, okay? I'm just drawing. Okay, I will use one more wave. So for example, this is current, okay? This is current. The current is coming from your electricity board, maybe Andhra board, Tamil Nadu board, Kerala board. I don't know what board, what state you are, okay? Some board, okay? Your electricity is coming from your government. It's very worst, so it's not a stabilized current. So after passing the stabilizer, first observe the current. After coming from stabilizer, it goes like this. Stable current, no waveform.
Ma'am, like it's
Stable current.
like if a
Stabilizing
patient
it.
is in the hospital.
Yeah.
If the patient is in the hospital,
Yes.
then its heartbeat will be like dhak, 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 dhak.
Yeah.
And then if you add a stabilizer, if you give her some medicine or like, I don't know, like I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. Like if we keep, I think if we give her stabilizer, some like some medicine, then the heart will be go like straight lines.
Ma'am, if the heart goes in straight line, the person will die. No?
Yes, sir.
If it
Yeah.
goes in like zigzag, then
That is a
Ma'am,
work of stabilizer.
like, ma'am, like my meaning was vice versa.
Yeah.
I told ulta.
Correct. Almost correct. You people thought the base is correct, but you need to know what is the work of stabilizer, what is the role of it. Now I hope you understood, right?
ma'am, like so
Ma'am, my network was low.
connect
Can you
into direct
explain stabilizer? Can you
Can anybody explain stabilizer to Sritej?
Ma'am, I just know like the normal one, like the small one, the smallest way to explain.
Yeah, Sritej should understand.
Ma'am, like if he knows alternate current and direct current, like he may like understand.
You don't have to really know about AC DC now. Okay, just leave that. AC DC is not your syllabus. I mean, it's not your level. You need to wait for that. Okay. I am just giving you an overall. See, what is the working of stabilizer is separate chapter. We don't have to enter that. What will happen inside the stabilizer? How it is stabilizing the current. It's in another separate chapter. Now, for now, you need to understand the work of stabilizer. What is the role of stabilizers? We can say boosters. What is their whole role? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So a stabilizer works like when there is less amount of current passing through the circuit, and like for example, let's take an AC. So the AC needs minimum 250 like 250
Volts.
volts of current to
Yeah.
turn on. But the state government, like the state current is only producing 20 volts, like to our home. So we need to keep a stabilizer, so like it increases more, like it's a booster which increases 50 volts more for the working of AC.
Okay.
Got it, Sritej?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I think all doubts and everything is clear now. Shall we go to the chapter?
Ma'am,
Class.
I have one more last doubt.
Ma'am, and you're saying something.
So did you complete the chapter?
I'm like, I have last doubt.
Ma'am, I also have another doubt.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think.
Ma'am.
Lucky boy.
How lucky boy?
The class will finish in 1 minute anyway.
Can anybody tell me can anyone tell me like why people say that while inverter the current is off, like the line is gone case.
Oh,
So
Ashwat, am I audible to you?
Yes.
hello, can anyone
Yes.
tell
Hello,
like
Ashwat.
Yeah, Siddhant.
So Rishabh, like, can anyone tell, like, if we, like, in the current is gone, like line is gone, and then like people, major people, like they do not like turn on the AC for in that case. Like
I'm doing.
they don't keep a like wire in for the inverter. So why is like that?
No, I didn't got your question. Like when there is a like
Ma'am,
power cut,
yeah, power cut.
so major people say
Not major people say, major people like do not connect wire in the inverter. Why? They can easily, like in the inverter also can produce electricity. AC can also work in that case.
but like the inverter might not have that much current like for
No, like what
like
if we
it
keep
produce
like what if we keep a high generated power in a inverter, like 5 star or like high inverter, like high
like
power inverter, then we can easily
you can
like do
ask
it.
ma'am like because it's a bit confusing.
Okay.
Ma'am is here only.
So what
Okay.
is the can anybody tell me what is the use of, like, what is the work of inverter? How the inverter works?
I'm like when there is no current, like there's a power cut, it produces some current. Like
Okay.
Ma'am, it will
Anybody
charge
else?
when the current is there. It will charge itself,
Then
and after when current goes, then it will produce the electricity.
okay, it's like basically like an Indian shitty robot. When there is current, they charge. When current is not there, they work. They action it. Is it like that?
Ma'am, so the like like
Is it like
basically
that?
power cuts happen oftenly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Okay.
rest of the day, all like electricity will be fully like no power, nothing. So it will
Okay.
be getting charge and like it will cross like someday like it will cross 100 volts, 200 volts, 250
Okay.
volts like that. Then if a power cut happens, then
Mhm.
why can't we on it AC for in that case? That's my question.
Okay. First of all, inverter is something, it's not gonna produce electricity. That's itself a wrong intuition. They won't produce electricity. Okay.
like will they store the electricity and use it like when there is a
That's all.
power cut?
That's all. That's all. When you will, it's like one of the appliances in your home. You have fridge, you have
Yes, ma'am.
AC, you have motors. So the inverters are such appliances. It takes the current from, normally you will also connect a circuit to the inverter. It takes the current, it stores the current. When there is no power, it gives you the current. So the then question is, why can't it give more power? Because the capacity of inverter is, they cannot save more energy. Only fans and light bulbs are only eligible to utilize the inverter, because AC
Ma'am, what about generators? They are
generators
so
can
big.
easily manage.
Yes, ma'am.
Easily manage.
Because
Why
generators
generators can easily manage?
and because they use fuel like diesel or petrol,
Okay.
so that like somewhat they can use them from electricity.
Ma'am,
Okay.
inverters use distilled water and the generators use like diesel or petrol.
Distilled water and diesel petrol has nothing to do with. The major difference between inverter and generator is they generate current, inverter stores the current. That's all.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, it's like
Generator
I got
will
this.
generate the current electricity and produce to you. That's why generator is more capable, because they are producing, they are making the electricity and giving you. But inverter is just taking the electricity from your board, storing it for some time. Whenever you want, it is giving out. Okay, but generator is producing the electricity. And you have major question from this. So you have energy conversions. For example, sun is there. Heat energy is coming out from sun, and you have solar panels. Heat energy is converted to electricity, no?
Electricity, yes.
So here heat energy is converted to electric energy, right? Energy conversions I'm talking about, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like that, when you take inverters, so electricity is coming from your board. This is inverter. So what will happen? So when there is, when your energy is static, your energy is not moving, your charged ions are not moving, then you will say the energy is potential energy. I hope you know.
Yes, ma'am. You told.
When you have charges moving on, or like some energy that is in the movement, you say that as kinetic energy. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
So in
Yes, ma'am.
inverter, you are saving the power. In inverter, you are saving the power. Basically, it is just stable until unless you don't get power cut is there. Then until that, the charge will be stored in the inverter. So potential energy is converted to
Potential energy.
Kinetic.
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy.
electrical energy. You should not say kinetic. Once it started converting to electricity, you should say electrical energy. No, you should not say kinetic.
Okay.
Okay, so it's kinetic. But in case of generator, can anybody try for generator? Yes, Gelda, can you try for generator?
Ma'am, can I say?
Gelda. Yes, Gelda will try. Yes, Gelda, is Gelda there in the line? Yes. Gelda, are you there? Hamza, are you there? Yeah, can you guess? So did you understand how potential energy is converted to electrical energy in inverters?
Yes, ma'am, but ma'am, can you say once again?
My question is for you, like what will happen in the case of generator? Which energy is converted to which energy?
Ma'am, heat energy to potential energy.
Generator.
What?
Generator? What heat? I could not understand. Can anybody else try? Aishwarya, can you try?
I think heat energy to electric energy.
Two electric energies, right? But this one is wrong. Heat doesn't come into
Chemical.
the
I
play.
think chemical.
Chemical. Very good. Chemical energy, no? Because we are pouring so okay, you don't know this. We are pouring diesel and petrol, no? So basically, because of the diesel and petrol, the motor runs and then we get the electricity. So basically, chemical energy is converted to electrical energy in generator. In case of inverter,
Tesla run?
Tesla is in car, no? It's also running because of electricity. It's an electric car.
But it doesn't use fuel.
Why do we want to use a fuel? Using the fuel and running is a normal. Every day we are using the petrol and running the vehicles. So Tesla should be something different. We charge them. We don't use fuels.
Yes, from EV.
Yeah, we charge.
Ma'am,
Okay.
so like that's why when there is a power cut in my apartment, like if there is no fuel in the generator, so like they'll say that there is no fuel in the generator, so that's the reason it's not working.
It won't work. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, then
Ma'am,
bye
Ma'am,
everybody.
you know,
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
ma'am, wait a minute.
Okay.
Like, I got this doubt, like, why inverter cannot turn on the AC, because, like, in my AC, it's still that dual inverter. Like, in my AC, it written dual inverter. That's why I got a doubt. What does a dual inverter mean? Does it mean like
Dual-
inverter, it will...
No, in AC's dual inverter, the word inverter means they use less electricity. That's all. They don't preserve the electricity and give you in ACs. Nowadays they are giving the name called inverter AC. No, I hope
Yes,
you
ma'am.
would heard fancy word inverter AC. So it
Yes,
like people will misunderstand when there is no electricity they work. Actually, it's not the case. Inverter AC means with the help of less electricity they try to give more coolness. That is a work. They don't act as our appliances inverter. So that's a misconception.
Ma'am, but with this, with this so hot temperature, even ACs are not working. Still, if we turn on the AC, also we are getting, like, I'm feeling hot.
Yes, ma'am. Same.
Yeah, it's so hot actually.
Ma'am, because
So,
of the global.
Yeah, global warming. Global warming
Ma'am,
is
and
actually because of using ACs.
I'm like, can we like, can anyone make a device like which has an inverter in it? Like when there's a power cut, also it may work. By
Yeah, you can make.
storing.
You become a scientist. You become a electrical engineer and make.
Ma'am, I will be a scientist.
Okay. Okay. I think we can leave now. Okay. Bye.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
night,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.